We're back, bringing bones rock to number one sucks spelling. Folks, I have to apologize for myself. I just don't have any vision of myself. I don't have any idea of what I am or who I am or what about me. So, I call them as I see them. I know this much. I'm extremely hurt by the pain of this planet. I can't even watch insects fight. A little worse than seeing blood. I don't know why. There's times I exert pain on humans, only I'm sorry every time I do it. I hurt somebody's feelings the other day and I didn't mean to, and this guy's been begging for it for a long time. Oh, God, this guy's been begging for it. A lot worse than he got. And he hurt his own feelings. I didn't hurt his feelings. What he knew about himself that caused his freak, not me. I never knew what he knows about himself. This guy knows something about himself I don't want to know. He does. And it drives him up the wall, and I'm sorry it does. I want to get the hell away from it. I know this much. I didn't realize this guy had so many problems. But he thinks I do, because I'm very clear to identify him to his problems, and he ain't used to seeing them. No, he ain't. His girlfriend is not able to do that for him. When she tries to talk to him about his problems, he mocks her. And the other day I had him cornered with his problems, and I'll tell you what, he took over from there, and I just stood there and watched him squirm. And he was tearing himself to pieces. And I was astounded to watch him do it to himself, and there he was doing it, because he's afraid of something, and I don't know what it is. Something about himself. He's a great big man with a terrible fear. I don't know what it is. This much I know, he couldn't catch a pass in a football game. You couldn't sit him on the bench and say, now when I need you, I'm going to put you in there and I need you to do da. He couldn't do that. Even if he practiced and trained for years, when it came down to doing that, he would outthink it at the last second and do something different than the plan, and the play would fall to pieces. And then he'd be hurt that everyone was mad at him. He would. That's this guy. There's something wrong with his mind. I pity him. Yep. He reminds me of the Apostle Peter, who verbatim is exactly like the Apostle Peter. A real jerk. And will everybody understand ever how in God's name the Apostle Peter could have been so blind as a human being? I don't think anybody will ever be able to figure that one out. One human being could be that blind. It's astounding. I'm blind enough to think that he got Jesus too. He thought he killed Jesus. That's how dumb he is. He thought everybody else was as jerky as him and would go along with it. And the Pope does to the day. And when humans see through the shenanigan, they'll call you names and keep right on going. It is astounding and deceive as many. My God, who have many been deceived with the story of Jesus and the altar. And this planet, it reeks with the ashes of deception about Christ. It's astounding. It's an astounding tale. It is. It stopped the globe. You haven't done anything since. You got your calendar marked with it. It's asinine. Asinine. Jesus rose. You're an idiot. Say he did. It doesn't have anything to do with the price of eggs or anything. You're more no. Listen, according to the story, he didn't. According to normal living, he didn't. According to what this planet does, he didn't. And you mocked what this planet does for at least 2,000 years. You were mocking it before he got here, though. And he didn't come from anywhere. He came from a normal experience. Everything normal about the whole thing is normal to today. Was normal leading up to it. The experience was normal. Normal to today. All talking around bullshit about the story. Normal. When you lie about the story, this is normally what will take place. Right now. Normal. Nothing abnormal about it. My remarks, normal. Very normal. Very mammal. Very accurate. Very honest. Very generous. Because most of you are too stingy, if you understood it, to say it. You are. Oh, we're afraid they'll get us. Oh, no, you're not. You're really not afraid. You're lying about that. So you don't have to get off your dead ass and help. Those yet to be born. When this planet's caught in such a shenanigan, by God, you owe those yet to be born as remarks right now. Because it's going to take generations for those remarks to filter in. Oh, yeah. The United States was built generations ago and finally came to view. Only in the mind of humans, the United States was built long, long ago. I thank them very much that a group of people all through generations has kept this nation going. And finally here it is. And yet look at those living with it now, the dream of those long before they got here, long before this nation was, it was dreamed, kept alive in their heart and mind. Now the ones living here don't respect that at all. Don't even know it. Don't have any reverence to it. And don't care about those that come there that don't give a shit, said. Well, long after I die, I don't give a damn. That is not the philosophy of the United States, or humanity, or this planet. No, it isn't. Why didn't you come out challenge a lot more? School teacher. That's why. Failure of school teacher. Everywhere. And mommy and daddy can't cover her failure's action. Went to bed. You're around her all day, you're around mommy and daddy a few minutes. Then you go to sleep. You're never around mommy and daddy in the morning, a few minutes at night. That's it. For a long time here. Fathers know the best. We'll talk about that. Right. Harquin. Don't. Pugas are idiots, and they like to make me look bad. Don't. Don't do it. Let go. Right. Stop it! I have a puka that can take control. Or might be Big Brother. Both have a Big Brother put something in my mind. You think that's big? I don't know who's doing this now. I put something in my mind. Help! I've been operated on when I was a child. Help me! Help! Help! Man! Governments and pukas are terrible. I see why I'm so angry. They're always pushing me around. They're always pushing me around there.